Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. India's coronavirus tally surged to 9,36,181 on Wednesday after a record spike of 29,429 cases was recorded in the past 24 hours, Union Health Ministry said in a daily update. The death toll climbed to 24,309 with 582 people succumbing to the infection since Tuesday. Recording the highest ever patients cured in a single day, the Health Ministry said that 20,572 patients were declared cured, thereby taking the number of recoveries to 5,92,031. The recovery rate currently stands at 63.23% as the number of recoveries exceed active cases, which stands at 3,19,840 by 2.72 lakh. According to the Indian Council of Medical Research, 1.24 crore samples have been tested for COVID-19 till July 14, including 3.2 lakh samples tested on Tuesday. Stating that India and European Union are natural partners, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday said that the partnership is useful for peace and stability in the world. Addressing the 15th India-European Summit via video conferencing, the Prime Minister said both India and Europe share universal values like democracy, pluralism, inclusivity, respect for international institutions, multilateralism, freedom, and transparency. India's European partnership is useful for peace and stability in the world. The reality has become even more clear in today's global situation. The summit was scheduled to take place in March but had to postpone due to COVID-19 pandemic worldwide. The summit is aimed at strengthening the ties between India and the European Union on the number of areas such as trade, defense, investment, to name a few. President of the European Council Charles Michel and President of the European Commission Ursula von der Leyen had also participated in the summit. We are facing a pandemic and have great challenges in such time. The India-European relationship becomes very important. We can play a great role, Mr. Modi said. Amid rising tension along the northern borders, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh headed Defence Acquisition Council on Wednesday, delegated powers for progressing urgent capital acquisition cases up to Rs 300 crore to armed forces to meet their emergent operational requirements. The move will shrink to the procurement timelines and ensure placement of orders within 6 months and commencement of deliveries within 1 year. Considering the security environment due to the prevailing situation along the northern borders and the need to strengthen the armed forces for the defense of our borders, a special meeting of the Defense Acquisition Council was convened on July 15 under the chairmanship of Defense Minister Rajnath Singh, a defense official aide. Last month, the government had given the three services special financial powers of up to Rs 500 crore per procurement project, empowering them to buy any ammunition and weapon amid the escalating standoff along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh with China. The special financial power was granted to the defense forces to procure weapons and military hardware at short notice and boost their operational preparedness for any future conflict or contingency. Girls have again outshined boys in the Central Board of Secondary Education's Class 10 examination. The girls had outshined boys in CBSE Class 12 results too. Like the 12th board, Thiruvananthapuram region topped the country in the 10th board. According to the release issued by CBSE this year, 1,87,315 candidates took the exam in 5,337 examination centers in 20,387 schools, out of which 91.46% candidate passed, which is 0.36% more than the last year. That is all for the today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.